Greetings gamers and welcome to another Lasercorn channel video. As you may have heard, there was a bit of a kerfluffle regarding the announcement of Diablo Immortal at BlizzCon 2018 over the weekend. So let's talk a little bit about where we're at now that the dust has settled and BlizzCon is over. Diablo is one of Blizzard's popular franchises. The last game that came out was Diablo 3 way back in 2012. So fans have been waiting for a new installment in the series for a while now, and they had reason to believe they were going to get the next installment of Diablo at BlizzCon. And what they were expecting was a Diablo game for PC that kind of followed suit of the other games they had played, 1, 2, and 3. And one of the reasons they were expecting this is that Blizzard had tweeted a video.
We'd also like to let you know that the forges here at Blizzard are burning hot, and we have multiple Diablo projects in the works. Some of them are going to take longer than others, but we may have some things to show you later this year.
Now that video went up way back on August 8th, and right before BlizzCon, Blizzard released a statement saying, hey, temper your expectations, bring it down a little. But by then the bags were packed, the tickets were bought, and it was a little too late to avert disaster. So Diablo Immortal was announced with a trailer, and when fans found out that it was going to be mobile only and not on PC, they were not happy. Take a look.
Is there any plans to make this playable on PC, or is this strictly mobile forever?
Are there any? The current plan is to be on mobile, both Android and iOS. We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC. Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have phones, right?
Yeah, that "do you guys not have phones" comment is probably going to go down as the most remembered thing of BlizzCon 2018, for better or worse. And I've been to a few BlizzCons, I haven't been to all of them, but I don't ever remember booing like that. It was kind of crazy. Now, some journalists seem to think this reaction makes gamers entitled. Mashable's Kellen Beck wrote, "You are entitled to nothing. Game companies owe you nothing. You don't just get to have whatever you want and then throw a tantrum when your own personal dreams don't come true." You are entitled to nothing? Really? I mean, they paid $200 for a ticket to get into BlizzCon. BlizzCon is not cheap. I think they were entitled to something. And that your own personal dream line doesn't really sit right with me, because Diablos 1, 2, and 3 were all on PC. None of them were mobile. This isn't a fantasy that they dreamed up. You know, Diablo fans wanted another PC game following up the PC games they have played and love. It's not unreasonable. And if you think a few boos make a group entitled, man, have I got an entitled group for you. Sports fans. And another Mashable writer, Adam Rosenberg, called a fan a graceless troll for saying this.
Hey, just was wondering, is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
No, it's a fully fledged Diablo experience.
I don't know, that seemed like barely trolling to me. And do you really expect him to pretend he's excited about a game when he's not? I mean, if Blizzard's going to set this up, have Q&A sessions, and then hand fans microphones, you gotta be ready for what comes out of their mouths, whether it be a question or an honest reaction to seeing something you just presented. And the backlash from this event goes far beyond just BlizzCon. Obviously, when the trailer went up online, massively disliked, massive negative comments, claims that Blizzard was removing negative comments, claims even that they were somehow removing dislikes, which I don't even know if that's possible, but claims that they were. It could have been that there was like a dislike bot that they got shut down and got those reversed. Other than that, I mean, I have a YouTube channel. There's no way to say like undo dislikes. That would be great for me as a YouTube creator. I don't know, maybe Blizzard has more pull than me. Maybe they have an undo dislike button. I doubt it, but it could be. Regardless of whatever's going on with that though, the trailer currently sits at 400K dislikes at the time of shooting this to 16K likes, which is a pretty massive disparity anyway. So whatever they tried to pull to, you know, get the numbers better, it didn't help that much. And it could have only just been, like I said, shutting down a bot or something. Whatever happened, there's still a lot of very legitimate dislikes on this video. It seems like the overwhelming majority of fans are not happy with the Diablo Immortal announcement. And here's the thing, this isn't even really a true Blizzard game in the sense that Diablos 1, 2, and 3 were. They've actually outsourced this to a company called NetEase. So it's a Chinese company which specializes in mobile games, which makes sense, I guess, if you're making a mobile game. And this has got a lot of fans worried, probably rightfully so, that the game's going to be crawling with microtransactions. And if so, that would suck, because you don't want to see a franchise like Diablo taken down to the level of mobile game that's just milked for microtransactions from whales who like to spend a lot of money on these games. However, I think if there is a positive to come out of this, it's that they outsource the game. So Blizzard's not spending a lot of their in-house resources on Diablo Immortal. They probably have a team working on Diablo 4, and that's probably the main in-house focus. And an argument could be made that whatever money they're spending to outsource that game should have been put into Diablo 4. But there are problems and creative hiccups that you could have that throwing money at just doesn't fix. So maybe they're experiencing one of those. Maybe we should give Blizzard the benefit of the doubt. There was actually even a Kotaku article that said sources close to Blizzard, so it's not really confirmed by Blizzard, but sources close to Blizzard are saying that D4 was supposed to be shown at BlizzCon, and then it got pulled last minute, because, I don't know, maybe the D4 team wasn't ready, or they're like, what if we show something that doesn't end up being in the final game? I don't know what happened, or what the behind-the-scenes conversation was. I'm just hypothetically. So it could be that that's what happened, and then kind of the Diablo team got hung out to dry at the convention because they thought they were going to get to close with D4, and that didn't happen. But again, take all this with a grain of salt until it's confirmed by Blizzard that yes, they were supposed to show some D4 at the convention, and then they had to pull it for whatever reason. I assume if they're going to do damage control, they're going to talk about this a little bit, so we'll see what happens in the next few days. Now, ultimately, I think this can be a learning experience for Blizzard. Other companies have rolled out mobile games alongside their main franchise games, and they've gotten relatively little backlash to this. I was at the Bethesda pre-E3 event when they rolled out an Elder Scrolls mobile game, and then they just followed it up with a brief preview. It was like 10 seconds of the Elder Scrolls 6, and it was really just the logo on a landscape. And they left with a standing ovation. Everyone thought it was great. Really, someone should have called up the Diablo 4 team and been like, look, I know you guys aren't ready, but we need something. A logo, a something, a silhouette, anything. Just let us flash it at the end of this presentation, because then that's what the fan focus would have been on. I think Blizzard was genuinely taken aback that they could do something that would anger fans like this. And I think they're going to learn from this. I don't think you'll see this happen again at the next BlizzCon or for a very long time. I think they're going to be in damage control mode. But let me know what you guys think. Is Blizzard turning into, cash cow making, money hungry game developers that just want all the money? Or are they still themselves? They just kind of had a misstep here and they're going to learn from it. And yeah, we'll get into some more gaming soon. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you get a chance. See ya! Big thanks to my Flamethrower and above level Patreon supporters. If you guys want to find out how to become a Patreon supporter, you can go ahead and click the link right over here. Or if you just want to sub to know when the next video is coming out, you can go ahead and click this link right here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.